Hello, namaste, and welcome to yet another episode of A Little Zen, A Little Mess, and this is me, Seema. I want to ask you a question. Are viral trends making us more creative or just better copycats? Oh, seriously, have you noticed something strange lately? The internet moves so fast that sometimes it feels like we're all dancing to the same song. The same reels, the same transitions, the same morning routines, the same aesthetic coffee shots, the same shot at a library with someone sitting with a book and a coffee mug next to them. The same phrases repeated until they stop sounding like language and start sounding like background noise. And yet somehow, creativity seems to be everywhere. So, what's actually happening? Are we just becoming very, very polished copycats? Because if you think about it, never before in human history have so many people created content every single day. A teenager in Mumbai today edits videos better than advertising agencies did 10 years ago. A baker in a tiny town becomes globally famous because of a cake video. A therapist, a yoga teacher, a poet, all can suddenly find an audience. And now that's beautiful, don't get me wrong. The ability to go viral has given everyone that creative freedom. You no longer need permission to create, you don't need a studio, you don't need a publisher, you just need an idea and the courage to hit upload. But here's the problem. The algorithm rewards familiarity, not originality. The internet says it wants something new, but very often rewards what already worked before. And slowly, without realizing it, many of us stop asking, "What do I want to say?" and start asking, "What actually performs well?" And that shift changes everything because creativity is messy. Trends are templates. Creativity takes silence. Trends demand speed. Creativity asks for vulnerability. Trends reward imitation and instant validation. And honestly, imitation just feels safer. When everyone's doing the same audio, same format, same opinion, blending in somehow protects you. Because then originality seems risky. People may not get it, they may scroll past it, they may judge it. And so, very often, most of us recreate what already works. Again and again and again. Until suddenly the internet begins to feel like one giant echo chamber. But here's the interesting part. The fact that humans have always copied each other is not new. Artists have always learned by imitation. Writers sometimes borrow rhythm. Musicians are inspired by other musicians. Even culture itself spreads through repetition. So frankly, copying isn't the enemy. Mindless copying is. And there's a difference between inspiration and identity loss. A trend becomes dangerous when you start abandoning your own voice to fit into what is currently rewarded. When your personality becomes algorithm friendly instead of soul friendly. And I think many people are quietly exhausted because of this. Not from creating, but from performing. From constantly having to package their lives into consumable moments. Even rest now, if you notice, has become an aesthetic. Healing has become content. Authenticity now has a formula. Think about it, yeah. We are now curating authenticity. And maybe that's why genuinely original people stand out so much today. Not because they're louder, but because they sound like themselves. You can feel it immediately. There's depth, there will be imperfection, there'll be randomness, but a whole lot of humanity. No trend can replicate that energy. And maybe the goal isn't to reject trends completely. Trends can actually be playful. They connect people, they spark ideas, they create shared cultural moments. But perhaps the healthiest creators use trends as tools, not identities. They ask, how do I make this mine? Not how do I disappear into this? Because real creativity isn't about inventing something no one has ever seen before. That's almost impossible. But real creativity is bringing your perspective to something, your unique take on something, your humor, perhaps, your pain, your timing, your story, maybe even your weirdness. That's the part no algorithm can manufacture. And maybe the bigger question isn't, are viral trends making us copycats? Maybe the real question is, in a world constantly telling us what to create, do we still know how to listen to ourselves? Because silence is becoming rare. Original thought is becoming rare. And attention, well, that's become a battlefield. So perhaps creativity today is not just about making content. Maybe today it's the courage to remain connected to your own inner voice. So the next time you feel pressure to follow every trend, pause for a second. Ask yourself, if nobody could like this, would I still want to create it? And if the answer is yes, that's probably where your real creativity begins. So here's to each one of us, always remembering that real creativity begins the moment you stop sounding like the internet and start sounding like yourself. Because always remember, trends fade, originality stays. Inspiration is beautiful, but identity loss isn't. Take good care of yourselves, everyone, and we'll speak to you again next week. Bye for now.